Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. All right. Well, we're actually having to reshoot this video, mainly because of the fact that somebody forgot to turn on the microphone. So, anyhow, so we got to reshoot it. No big deal. But anyhow, I wanted to go through here with you guys real quick, as far as recap what we've done to it, and then we'll get into showing a few numbers. I'll warn you ahead of time, I'm not going to be able to run this at full capacity because I only have a small 2-pill driver. So we're going to need way more power than what I have available to me for this, mainly because of the fact that I keep selling out on anytime I build myself a driver. Somebody comes along and says, if I've got an amplifier for sale, sure. So it gets sold. So, anyhow, we'll get started here. All right. So, in the original episode, we came in, we seen that we had two bad resistors right back here on the wagon wheel. Let me turn that light on. I turned it off earlier for part of the other video. But, anyways, so this is what the customer noticed whenever he had opened it up. Thankfully, he stopped immediately as soon as he noticed a glitch with the amplifier. So I think that's what saved him from having a horrific, you know, horrific bill or a horrific downfall. So thankfully, like I said, he really paid attention to his meters and didn't try to get one last key in. But anyways, so we went ahead and we replaced these resistors here. Since we knew that the problem was going to be within this section here, that's what we started with. Generally, when you've got a resistor that's, two resistors that's burnt, generally you want to start right here and then work outwards to find the problem as far as what the cause of it was. So what we did was we started here, we traced it back over here to this section here. The capacitor was low. We checked the next one. It was just a couple puff low, but it wasn't real bad from the original tune. Excuse me. So, as soon as we did that, we stopped immediately. We already knew that there was a problem, and went ahead and ordered the correct parts for this, mainly because of the fact that I was out. So, and I didn't have the exact capacitance rating that they had here, so we had to go back and retune the circuit to match a different value. So on this one here, instead of using the 82 puff as far as on all the outputs, we went ahead and replaced those and put 150s in place and got it back up and going after we retuned it. But anyways, this one, like I said, this one was partially failed. We went over, which I've got a video that is over on Patreon right now, where we took and did a reading on all 6 of the output caps on the 4-pill sections. This one and this one was completely and utterly dead. I mean, it was zero, nothing, nothing at all available as far as capacitance. So, and I see a little sliver of solder. If we can get it, which we will get it. So, and then get that out. All right. So anyhow, um, with these two being bad, that's what actually caused the major backup into the two resistor output resistors here. So we went ahead and replaced those and got it up and going and got it taken care of. So, but anyways, the great news is he didn't blow a transistor, which is awesome. So we went ahead and made sure all the 10 ohms are good all the way through it. We checked to make sure that all the windings were correct as far as, that they had the correct amounts in each transformer. Many years ago, I came across one that I was working on, and I think it was an 8 pill. Somebody had forgot or missed one of the windings on the input transformer. So, I know it's something that's easy to overlook, and everybody thinks, oh, well, it would never happen to me. I know, or I know my builder. Mistakes happen no matter who you are. Mistakes are going to happen at some point. So we went ahead and made sure that all the transformers were wound correctly and had the right amount of windings in them. Because there again, little things like that happen. So, looking for something besides, the low voltage capacitors that were used on the output, we wanted to make sure that there wasn't any other issues within the series itself. So, we checked that. We made sure all the combiners had the right amount of winds on them, or at least the same on all of them, which they did. So that was good. Same thing with the output transformers. They were the same. Same thing with the output combiners here. And I am using the term combiners loosely because they are combiners or splitters based on whether they're on the input or the output. So more people are familiar with the term combiner versus splitter. So, because basically, if you want to, just for an example here, this one is going to be a splitter. Well, this one's going to be a combiner. They're identical. It's just based on how the how the transmission is going through the inductor. In this case, like I said, we're splitting it because we're taking one signal in and splitting it out and having it go to 6 different ports. So that's what we're doing here. Then we're going to go back and we're going to split it again. When we go down here to a 4-pill, it'll get split again and again. And then on the outside, it will get combined off of this 4-pill, combined off of this 4-pill, come back around, and then go back to the final combiner to go through the LC network and then back out to your antenna. So, like I said, just a loose term as far as using the word combiner, because they will either combine or split based on how the RF is being pushed or pulled through the through the inductor. So, anyways, so we got that taken care of. Like I said, everything looked good otherwise. So let's go ahead and show you how much drive we're going to be putting into this today. So we're going to put about 150 bird is about all we're going to be putting into it. We're going to be using our Cobra 29. So look over here at the meters here. So 25 watt slug in average, and you're going to see a little over 2 lines, which each line is going to represent, since we're going to be on the top scale, is going to represent about 50 watts. Audio, audio. Okay, so about 175. So, and I'll turn on the peak kit on this one real quick and show you what we're doing as far as peak, as far as for the drive. Audio, audio. So about 300, or excuse me, no, about 400 PEP. So not too bad. And peak kit off. So let's go through the meters here real quick. We got our 5,000 or 5 watt going back to the 5,000 watt bird dummy load. We got our 5,000 in peak and our 2,500 in average. Like I said, the amplifier is capable of doing much more than what we're going to be showing today, but that is what we've got to work with as far as for drive. So we'll do this, and then we'll go over and we'll slip over and check out the input tune as well. So about a 400 watt carrier. Hello, audio, audio. About 1100 on the RMS. Hello, audio. And about 4,500 on the PEP. Reflect going back to the antenna, or excuse me, the dummy load. Audio, 1.25 watts. So pretty good there. Let's take a look at the input over here. Try to get that in. And I found the remote too, by the way, the other day, guys. So we'll get that in there. Look at the input. And that's a 5-watt slug going back to the radio. Audio, 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 audio. So just a hair over a watt reflect on the input, which is pretty good considering the size of the amplifier. So, alrighty, guys. So we got you done. Like I said, CBers never die; they just break away. I like that. But anyways, like I said, we got you all done, big guy. Hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully you'll get many more years worth of use out of this before you actually have any kind of a major problem or need any repair work done to it. But I do want to thank you also for the great packing job on this. Excellent. I've got a couple different customers that go above and beyond, and this is one of them when it comes to packing. So, definitely want to give you my hats off for that. Just because that is something that, especially with the way, um, shipping's been here lately, it's been very, very difficult as far as to not have something come in here damaged, due to, yeah, I'm wearing my Jesus sandals too. But anyhow, like I said, definitely loved it, enjoyed the repair on this. Like I said, we went ahead and retuned it for the new caps, and like I said, I think you're gonna be happy with it. So, all right, everybody, I appreciate it. If you would, please hit the like and subscribe. We'd greatly appreciate it. Also, if you would, check us out on Patreon. I don't have a lot of videos up, but we are slowly trying to get some up, a little each time. But anyways, have a great day, guys. See you on the next video.